Hello and welcome to the Single Society. This is the podcast that explores singles' life through a much more positive perspective, the kind of perspective that it really deserves. Now, today you have landed on the 4th episode in a 7-part series which is exploring well-being when it comes to dating, but also more specifically to singles' nights. As well as hosting this podcast, I run regular singles nights in different cities across the UK. Now, I hope it goes without saying that if you are actively choosing to be single, then more power to you. Perfectly valid choice to make, in my opinion. But equally, there's nothing wrong with being open to meeting that potential partner, finding that connection. So if that's something you're interested in, I do run singles nights. You can find all the details of those in the description. And as I say, this 7-part series is going to be looking at well-being when it comes to putting yourself out there and meeting people. A lot of this will apply for dating as well. Today's episode definitely will, but there is that kind of slant of if you think you would like to come to a singles night, this will help to give you a bit more information about how to really look after yourself when doing that. Now, the first 3 episodes were very much focusing on prior to even going on a date or booking to go on a singles night. So the first one was thinking about how do you know that you're ready? How do you know when the time is right? The second one was thinking about connecting with people who are really going to build up your confidence if and when you have made that decision. And then the third one was thinking very much about how we can help you. So that one is more focused on singles nights specifically. Sadly, I can't be there with you for every date, but I was talking about the kind of things that we can help with. So, get in touch beforehand, basically, if you do want to have that support at a singles night. Today, I am going to be thinking about what you can do on the day to make sure that you feel at your best and that you feel relaxed and comfortable. I'm going to be looking at 2 things in particular, and I will be covering more in future episodes as well. So the first one might sound really obvious, but please make sure that you come to the event or, if it's a date, go on the date in something that you feel really confident in and comfortable. Go in something you feel comfortable in. And then the second one I'm going to be talking about is just pacing yourself when it comes to drinks at the event. If you are someone who drinks alcohol, making sure you're having water as well. Both of these things, really easy little adjustments to make, but very important when it comes to looking after your well-being at the event itself. So, thinking about outfits first of all, I really get that most people coming to a singles night, their kind of main focus is on looking good and presenting themselves in a particular way. And of course, that is very important. I totally understand that. Even for me hosting, I'm not part of the event. I'm just there to look after everybody. But of course, you want to look your best. You want to put your best foot forward. What I would say though is if you are in an outfit that is in any way uncomfortable, your trousers are too tight or you don't feel comfortable with the fit of your top, whatever silly little thing it might be, your jumper's itchy, what doesn't matter. That's going to end up pulling focus on the night and you're not going to feel completely at ease in your own body. So an outfit that you know and love, maybe something slightly more loose fitted. You may want to consider just wearing flats. Again, obviously all of these are just totally personal decisions. Please do come in what you want and what you feel at your best in. But just think, what is an outfit that I'm going to feel relaxed in on the night? As I say, the events hopefully feel really safe, really inclusive spaces. I understand that need and want to look your best, but you absolutely don't need to be in anything formal. There's definitely a kind of relaxed casual vibe to the events that I run. So that's one thing, really easy way to look after your well-being. Make sure that you feel physically comfortable in what you're wearing, in your own skin. The other thing that's really important for looking after your well-being on the night is just to make sure that you are drinking lots of water and stay hydrated. Now, this is particularly true if you drink alcohol, which not everyone who comes to an event does. I don't. It's, increasingly much more common to not. But regardless, keep drinking water. It's important, particularly over the summer months, which we're heading into, just to make sure that you feel the best you can in your body. the events are really designed to try and be as relaxed as possible, but the reality is you're still meeting a lot of new people in one go. There's a real buzz in the room. It can get noisy. Stay hydrated, don't get a headache. It's just such an easy thing for making sure that you feel good. And also, if you do drink alcohol, it is a nice way of just slowing down how much you're drinking throughout the event, making sure that you feel fully present in the space and that you're able to show up as the best version of yourself, and that you can proactively consent to each stage of the event. So from meeting people to exchanging numbers, arranging dates, you want to make sure that you are present and part of the event for the entirety. So they're really easy adjustments, but they are really significant. And whilst we will do everything we can to look after your well-being at the event, both myself and the other hosts, there is an element of it that is over to you. You do need to make sure that you are also looking after yourself throughout the night as well. Now, these were a couple of really easy ones today. For the other episodes in this series, I am going to be discussing more ideas about how you can look after your well-being at the event and then also afterwards as well. So if you're not already, please make sure that you're subscribed or following along so that you see when those next episodes come out. See you there.